and welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I got the card up so quickly, but yes, you guessed it. Today in the Learn Tarot with Me series, we are going to be discussing the Lovers card. So this is always a very exciting card when it comes up in a reading, especially if it comes up in a relationship reading and somebody is trying to, intuit or wants me to intuit what's going to go on in their love lives or in their relationship. So this is always quite a positive card to come up in a relationship reading, right? Because it means that love is on the table. So if you're inquiring about love, you want the love card to come out, right? Otherwise, who knows if it's love, yes? So the Lovers card is a number 6 card, which relates in the Kabbalah to balance and beauty and harmony, also in numerology, right? And so this card is all about bringing things together, all about creating an equilibrium. And that's what a really good relationship does, right? A real good relationship leaves you feeling balanced, okay? And that's a clue as to what else the Lovers has to say. Since I began reading tarot, I've always been really drawn to this mountain in the Lovers card. Because all looks fine and dandy, there's this angel blessing this union, right? There are echoes, however, of Adam and Eve and separation. So, as I've mentioned in videos before, the tarot has a lot of religious imagery, and the kind of nakedness of these two, as well as the apple tree behind Eve, which I think actually does have a snake wound around it. So I said behind Eve because basically what I'm getting at is that this is Adam, this is Eve. And so this card, though it speaks of love, it speaks of that union, it does also speak of betrayal and separation, because we all know what happened to Eve, right? And if you don't, look it up. So yeah. It also talks of that separation between man and woman, because if we think about it, this gulf between masculine and feminine that we see in our present day society has kind of stemmed from many different religious stories, one of which being the story of Adam and Eve, okay? So the story of Adam and Eve actually comes from the rib of the rib of Adam. I'm pretty sure, trying to brush up on my biblical knowledge now. So there's that idea of unity, right? Of one other coming from one another. And we know that we know that women are able to give birth, okay? So there is that oneness, there is that my body, your body, right? But as we know, there is betrayal, there is separation, a separation from humans to God. And ultimately, we see that separation taking place between man and woman all the time in relationship, okay? Unfortunately, or fortunately, we don't meet one person a lot of the time and stay with that person for the rest of our lives. We often have breakups, start again. That is what this mountain symbolizes to me. Challenge, strife, separation. And that is all encumbered in this Lovers card. So the Lovers shows great potential for balance and harmony, but it also shows the reality of separation and turmoil, okay? So in older traditional versions of the tarot, and in some other versions I'm sure, the Lovers is actually depicted as the choice. So the Lovers is also about that need to choose. And I often feel that is bound up with love, okay? Because love is one of those things that causes us to think about what we want more than anything. What do we want out of life? What do we want out of a romantic partner? Do we want to have children? Do we want to get married? Being in a love relationship causes you to question yourself more than you ever have done. It causes you to work with another person. It causes you compromise. So that's where that element of choice comes in, okay? Because we also choose to be with another person, right? We choose to get married most of the time, okay? So the Lovers is actually a much deeper card than just, woohoo, we love each other. There's a lot going on, which is very reflective of how there is a lot going on within ourselves, within our relationships, and within what society and religion has imposed on us. I hope I'm making sense, because I feel like I'm getting deep and I'm trying not to get too deep. So whenever the Lovers card comes up in a reading, I think, great, yeah, love, but I also remember the challenges that this love may be holding, and I'll use other cards that come out to see if this is more about challenge or not. But there is something inherently challenging about the Lovers, I think. There was another love card in the deck, the Two of Cups, and that feels a lot more equal than the Lovers feels. The Lovers has some kind of unequalness built in, right? We know that man and women in this world do not necessarily stand on equal footing a lot of the time, and that's built into this card. But there's a lovely angel here that's blessing this union, so we know that love is possible, but it's not possible without challenge. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I feel to stop, but I really hope that makes sense, and I really hope that's given you an interpretation of the Lovers that you may not have necessarily thought about before. Okay? So, wishing you a great week. I'll see you on another reading again soon, or on the next instalment of Learn Tarot with me. Right, take care. Bye.